Good morning, everyone. Welcome, guys. Good morning, futures trader and Kenny. Congratulations for your accounts. That's a very good result, Kenny. Marcos, good morning. Welcome, Alicia. Bass, good morning. Greg, good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Let's see the new week, the new Monday. Let's start off with fresh start. All right, what's happening? I hope everybody had a great weekend. Everybody recharged the batteries. Hope to make some good profits. And let's check out what happened with Nasdaq and gold and ES, but most likely with Nasdaq. Let's see what's happening. This is the 5-minute Nasdaq right now. Do we have any news? No news this morning. There's a trade balance, German trade balance, but I don't think it's any significant. Otherwise, it should be a pretty quiet day. It should be a pretty quiet day. So on NQ, let's break it down. What's happening right now? We made history again. So this is the daily chart. How surprising that NQ just made another new high. New highs all over the place. Even if I look at the weekly, I mean, everything is so bullish anyway. Let's stay on the daily. So we broke above 374 on Friday. Well above the 500, actually up to 629. Interesting. The daily low from Friday is gonna be at 361. So we're gonna keep an eye on that. 361, which is right there. I think that's actually hold on. That's the daily fair value gap, right? Let me put it there. Let's put a daily fair value gap here, just for future reference. All right. So that's the daily fair value gap. Okay. Let's go lower to the 4-hour chart. All right, let's put this a little bit like this. What else is happening here? The low of this candle is 583.25 and this one is 579.25. Okay, so we have a 4-hour gap as well. Nice. Hello József, nem, nekem még nem, de viszont volt, aki írt, hogy aki megkapta. Majd rájuk írok, megkérdezem, hogy mi a helyzet. Hétvégén kaptam e-mailt, hogy megkapta az egyik nyertes. Igen. All right, so József was just asking about MyFundedFutures. Fellow Hungarian trader here. All right, let's see what's happening. So we have a 4-hour fair value gap. Jó e-mailt adtam meg. Let's go down to the 5 minutes. Sorry, guys. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. We have some lows. I want to check out the Asia lows. Which is gonna be right here, and that's gonna be an Asia low at 79, which is only 10 points down. Could be going down there. I'm gonna check it. All right. Good morning, Trader G. How's it going? All right. I think we should be going down to sell side liquidity at Asia lows. I don't know what you guys think. I really don't want to jump into anything. I mean, it looks nice for a drop, especially on 1 minute. I was also thinking that maybe we should be or could be holding a scalping session for later. That would be awesome. Dedicate an account only to scalp. That would be cool. On the 1 minute, there is a continuation downtrend, so hopefully it should continue. Marcos, it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. I'm gonna break it down in a second. I'm still wondering what to do here with one of my accounts. So it's a little bit of a consolidation right now, to be honest. And I don't really know what to think. I mean, if you look at the 5 minute, it's just going sideways. No real movement here. Sunday open didn't really do anything. The 15 minute so far, no real structure shift. I mean, we had this one on Sunday. I'm not sure if this one is still valid. For me, it feels like bullish still. If I just look at it, it feels bullish. We have some fair value gaps on the downside, and we have some good targets. But otherwise, even the 1 hour looks bullish here. The only thing that could happen before London Open is maybe we can sweep the Asia lows down there and then maybe go higher. Asia highs would be up there in my book, at least. I would put the Asia highs up there as buy side liquidity. I like to see that. It's like 30 points away. So let's see what happens. Peter, good morning. So, trying to see a pattern here, but really there is nothing going on right now. It's just, you know, NQ is just, it's just stopped. So as much as I would like to tell you guys where should we go, I would like to see the Asia low to be swept, but you know, who knows if it's gonna happen or not. It's very close. It's at 79. It's basically the Sunday low. 70, yeah. So we should be getting that, but if not, then obviously onto the next one. But there, I mean, I'm not in a trade, but we're just gonna wait. We are just waiting, guys. There's really not much to do until we don't see a clean displacement or anything. Marco, good morning. Good to see you. Joey, maybe I forgot to say good morning to you. Good to see you guys. Good to see everyone. Push the like button and subscribe. We're gonna do giveaways this week as well. There's gonna be cash prize most likely. Otherwise, don't forget today is the last day to get your 90% off with Buleanox, and I think Apex is doing the today and tomorrow for the last time for $50 for the big account. So, Matthew, hey. Anyway, ES is, well, it could be edging lower. ES looks a little bit bearish on the 15-minute, but I'm not really looking at ES right now. Nikos, good morning. Good to see you. Oh, let me open the chat myself too, because I totally forgot to open chat. There you go. Let's see. No, nothing's moving. Let's check gold. I think gold should be Should be something better, maybe. Is it? No, it's not at all-time high. Look at the gold on the daily. It actually broke higher. I suppose we should be keeping a bullish momentum here. We have buy-side liquidity here. So as I'm seeing the daily on gold, I'm saying we're definitely going to break this level here from the 7th of June. There's a level there I like to see being broken. It's very close, actually. Look at that. It's actually in reach, within the reach, at 2406.7 on gold. So I'm bullish. Pick the low here. Look at that. It's actually bullish on gold. Interesting. Anyway, looking for displacement. That has actually happened here on this chart on the 1 minute. Could be going back to the weave up, but I'm gonna wait for the 5-minute entry here. So until then, I'm just gonna wait. NQ is, well, I don't know if it really wants to shift higher, but I don't see anything special there happening. As I said, I might gonna be dedicating myself to do some scalping on one of the evaluation accounts, but otherwise I'm pretty much just gonna chill and wait for what NQ wants to do here. Now it seems like NQ wants to break this 96 level. Yeah. It's actually not even, it's 95.50. Something like that. Yeah, should be breaking that. So yeah, not much to do here. No shift, no displacement. That could be interesting. There's a congestion area from Sunday around the 600 level. I don't really like it. Best to wait. Gold is making a move to go higher. It could be taking out that high, right? Relative equal highs at gold. Yeah. I think that high could be a really good target on gold. Could be the case. We'll see. No entry. So I'm not forcing anything. Good morning, Naomi. Welcome, welcome. But seeing this on the gold 5-minute, this is a nice level to be broken. It's on the weave up. Lower low, who knows? We'll wait. And NQ is, well, We're just waiting on NQ. We're just waiting on NQ to show us the move. There was a clear rejection on the VWAP here, but I don't know if it wants to break higher. I think it will. I think it should be, but it would be just a scalp. So 4 points is not enough for me to enter. So I'm waiting. Spy Girl, greetings. Good to see you. Pay the trader. Hey. NQ missed my buy limits at 583 twice. Oh, I'm frustrated. Should I probably skip this? You know, it could be a slow session, so I don't really I don't expect anything special from this London session, not even throughout the day, because we have no news drivers, nothing. Should be pretty quiet. My partner in profits. Nice, congratulations to you guys. So as much as I'm trying to hop all around through the charts, I don't really see anything that I like. Nothing so far. Actually, gold can even go lower. Who knows? On the 15-minute, it's like relative equal lows. Well, not really, but this was the news candle here, right? Yeah, it was. Can also go back down there. All right, NQ should be breaking the high now. So far, it's typically the session where you don't really want to trade. It will be a great week, absolutely. Ready for more profits. I am definitely looking forward to this week. Do we have some good volatility? Let's see. We have, oh, Powell is going to speak tomorrow. Powell again on Wednesday. Yeah, we have some news drivers. Should be all right. Should be an interesting week. Looking forward to it. CPI Thursday, yeah. J-Ho, good morning. Slim Trady, hi, good to see you. New week, new opportunities, exactly. So far as I can tell, there's just nothing to do here in this price action. No clear direction, just going sideways. So I love to see something happening, but it's unclear yet. Gold took out the lows. I was expecting it to maybe reprice a little bit and go higher, but there was no displacement, no fair value gap, so it can be still bearish. Relative equal highs up there, so whatever. And NQ back, I mean, it seems like it wants to go back into this range here, this consolidation area. And what else? It's pretty much a barcode chart right now. Pips Hunter, hey, good to see you again. Good to see you again. How was your weekend? How was everybody's weekend? Good to see everyone back. All these times, you know, when I start streaming, it's nice to see you guys coming back. We have more and more regular people, and I'm super happy about that. All right, NQ pushing higher. No entry for me, at least. I'm not gonna jump into anything. I'm not gonna force anything. This is the high from Asia, at least Sunday. 618. Are we gonna go for the sweep? I don't know. You're still in Thailand. Nice. Chilling at the beach. Oh. Before the boys come to get positioned. I really envy you, Spy Girl. It could be awesome there right now. The weather could be awesome. The beach could be awesome. Trading from the beach could be awesome. By the way, I'm also thinking to take a short vacation, maybe next month or at the end of this month. I'm not sure yet. So when that's gonna happen, I'm gonna bring my laptop. I don't know if I will be able to stream, or even if I will be able to stream, how the streams are gonna be. Most likely, I mean, I don't know, but I'm gonna go for a few days, but I will let you guys know. Had a nice weekend. Nice. A bit tired after some party. It's okay. Yeah, everything was fine. The weekend was great. Thanks for asking. And I was sleeping as much as I could. I was really tired from last week, and I had some good sleeps, you know, visiting family. Everything was great. This was, you know, it was a chill weekend for me. It was good. All right, J-Ho. San Diego, or as Ron Burgundy would say, San Diego. I go to Switzerland. Oh, that is great, J-Ho. It's 112 degrees. Oh, wow. Jesus, 112 degrees. Get the AC on and don't move. You know. If you need hints about anywhere in the world, definitely Spy Girl, definitely. I think I'm just gonna go to, well, maybe we're gonna go to Croatia, maybe Croatia, or we're thinking about Italy as well. Maybe Italy, not sure. But we're gonna go with car, so we're gonna drive down there. It's not that far. It's like a 6-hour drive. I can manage that. It's absolutely well, maybe 8 hours to Italy. I can do that. And maybe we're gonna go with car. So we'll see. Moving to Greece. Wow. Writing on answers to my job. That's nice, man. Greece is beautiful. I was there a few times. That's awesome, Slim Trady. That's great. That is great. Krita. Oh, that is, yeah. Nikos, you're from Greece. Of course, your name is a little bit like a Greek name, Nikos. You know, like a god. God Nikos. I love all the Greek mythology and, you know, the history of Greece and all that stuff. I think it's a beautiful country. It's like a world treasure about the whole history of ancient Greek gods and the whole thing. You know, I love that. It was always one of my favorite part in history. Definitely. You guys should meet up in Krita, sorry. All right, everybody, let's meet up in Greece. All right. Let's do a meetup. I'm gonna change my vacation plans. I'm gonna go to Krita too. All right, we can do that actually. I have to fly there then. It's been utterly awesome. Is on my list. Oh, nice. Let's do it, guys. Actually, you guys just dropped the ball. I will be thinking about it. How about that? I have to talk to the miss where she wants to go. Obviously, I would like her to decide because she don't really has too much free time because she's teaching in elementary school, and I told her that, you know, she doesn't really have too much free time, only in the summer, so she can decide where we want to go. But I'm gonna drop in like, you know, Greece is beautiful. Let's go to Krita. Maybe she says, all right, let's go. It's beautiful. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna do some marketing for Krita. All right. Maybe I can change the plans. The problem is that we are a little bit late on booking the place down. Everything is booked. Everything is overbooked. There is so hard to find a free place to stay, even on not just hotel but apartment, whatever. Everything is overbooked and full. But you know, try my best. I don't know what NQ wants to do, by the way, guys. So if you're asking why do I talk about vacation plans, it's because there's nothing to do on NQ right now. That's the issue. That's the thing. Do I have any orders? Oh, I don't. All right. So I'm trying to look for anything to enter into a good position, but I'm not going to force it, so there's nothing to do. NQ is like tired out. There's no clean direction. There's a small shift, maybe here on the 5 minute, just above the VWAP right now. Not clear. Bullish market structure shift here. Not clear. Bullish market structure. Okay, that rhymes. So there's an unbalanced price range down at 91. Could spike down there again. I'm not going to do anything. I don't have any good targets on the 5 minute up here. The only thing I see is a buy side at 618. Otherwise, I would like to see price take out the 579 level. And I don't know. On the 15 minute, if you zoom it out, this is the 15 minute chart currently. There is a nice market structure shift here with a fair value gap also just above the VWAP. Looks good, but I don't know if this one's just gonna be enough. There's still 11 minutes to close down this gap, and I'm not sure, right? We have this congestion area to the left from Sunday. Low hanging fruit would be at 609. If I put a marker there at 609, but since I'm not going to scalp it, it's just not my thing to jump in right now. It's not that significant. It's not a significant level for me. But Marcos sees along. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't have a position on my end yet. I don't see anything where I could jump in or anything that I like. On the upside, first target would be 609. If it starts to trade above 601, that it's only a few points. that's why I'm saying if you guys are scalping, that could be a possibility. Here on the 1 minute, there is a continuation. There you go, guys, here. So this fair value gap here on the 1 minute chart, let me highlight it right here. This technically, well, not a perfect shift, but not so perfect, but could be a continuation to 609. It could be risky as well. I don't know. It looks bullish on the 1 minute. It could be a continuation. It's not enough. Yeah, it's not enough for me at least. So I'm just gonna wait. It doesn't really meet my entry criteria. It's not clean. So I'm not forcing it. Seems like gold might want to make a new low again. Yeah, otherwise nothing. I'm gonna wait and see if NQ breaks lower again and tries to take out. We have almost equal lows down there as well, so I'm just waiting. But there was a not A plus but a B plus opportunity here to go take a long, but because of this area again to the left, I just don't like it. It could be high resistance here. So and don't forget, we're just dancing around 600 here. Still didn't break through. Sorry, no up close candle above the 600 yet. So it's and this is the 1 minute. I usually don't check on the 1 minute, but I'm not saying it won't go up, but then it should be going all the way to at least the 608 before profit taking or forming a double top. 60, yeah, somewhere there. Yeah, Marcus, I do see some opportunities. I mean, so far as the candles are printing and everything that is lining out here feels like bullish, that it wants to spike higher a little bit more. So yeah, I agree. I just don't have my entry. I could be scalping it, you know, as a discretional entry, because I was thinking that over the weekend that how about, because I always tell you guys I'm a terrible scalper, but how about if I would be dedicating an evaluation account only to scalp, and not just with one micro, but maybe even with one mini with a very tight stop, or cutting the losses early as much as I can. I might going to chop the account up, but I was thinking to maybe upgrade my scalping skills and dedicate an evaluation account for that with one contract, one NQ, right? How far can I go with it? So I'm still playing with the idea. Dominic, good to see you. Good to see you. How was your weekend, Dominic? Hope you're well. So currently, that's it. Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Dark Cloud, good to see you. Good morning. So maybe I will do it. How about, actually, I was actually thinking to rename the New York session for once or twice, for one or two occasions, like New York scalping session or whatever. I don't know. But and I'm gonna take, but that would require for taking like quite a few trades. I mean, quite a lot. Sorry. I could be taking like 10 trades in a session or something like that. And basically those trades would be taken on the 1 minute chart most of the time. And yeah, I don't know, with one contract. So not adding more, only with one contract. If I see it going in a bad direction, I would be just cutting the loss, you know, early. I have to think about that. I'm going to be thinking about that. Dominic was working a lot of trades. Yeah. I'm gonna work Tuesday, Wednesday. That's it. We're gonna have some good volume on Tuesday and Wednesday, Dominic. So that's awesome. Visible ID. Hey. And scalp while you wait. Yeah. Could be. Nah, I'm just gonna. If I'm scalping, I also want to look for at least the bare minimum should be at least 6 to 8 points minimum on Nasdaq. That would be the bare minimum, the lowest target. Most likely at least 10 points or 12, 15, something like that. But the bare minimum would be 6 to 8 points. All right, gold is making new lows. Otherwise, I don't see anything that's worth the trade on gold. Don't forget we have the news candle from Friday down there. NQ kind of like forming a bullish flag on the 1 minute. 5 minutes shifted higher. We're dancing on the VWAP right now. We have a volume imbalance on the 5 minute, lower at 91. So yeah, that could be going down there. Is it seen on the mini as well, or it's only seen on the micros? But there's a small volume imbalance here, which in London session usually means that price likes to gravitate to those levels with the down close candle. So I'm just saying be careful. And if we have a down close candle through this level, then it could target the Asia lows at 79. So let's wait and see. You have a little bit of a bullish movement here. Also a volume imbalance right here. Again, if we break above 600, then 609 should be taken out. It's like 11 points, 12 points up. Should be going for it. The problem is the lack of volume. So that's why I'm not doing anything crazy here. So it's the waiting game. I'm gonna put this as buy side liquidity too. And while we are waiting, please push the like button, it's free to do, and subscribe to the channel for more giveaways which are coming this week. Cash prizes. It's gonna be awesome. And don't forget, today is the last day on Buleanox, for now at least, on the 90% lifetime discount. And I think until Wednesday or Tuesday we have some time with Apex as well. And yeah, we have some other sales too. If you would like to support the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Let's continue to wait. There is just nothing in this session right now. Just the waiting game. Super slow. Super slow start on Monday. London is open in 15 minutes. I love trading, guys. I just love this, especially the waiting part. Alicia, driving to Austin for work while listening. Oh, that's awesome, Alicia. Have a good trip. Drive safe. Austin. How's the weather there? Hold on. Don't text, just drive. So never mind the question. Concentrate on driving, Alicia. And yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for listening. Actually, it's a pretty chill, pretty calm morning. Nothing really happening in the markets right now. No news, no volume. The only thing we can hope for is the London morning kicks in. The London Open actually kicks in some volume. Otherwise, it's pretty much nothing. Serdar, hope you guys constantly making money. Yeah, we are printing. Everybody's printing. Marcus is definitely printing money. He was really on the money. Not just last week. I mean, in the past couple of weeks. Not just Marcos, Jeho, and some others. You guys are printing it, and I'm just struggling here. I'm just trying to talk some gibberish here and comment on what's happening. But really, as much as I would like to look for some targets, I don't see anything. Like really, NQ is unplugged. Look at the 1 minute. This is the official unplugged chart on the 1 minute. Just going sideways. Yeah, slow morning. So don't jump into anything. We have no trades on. But you know, I might going to dedicate an account to scalping. Why not? I see so many people making such good results by scalping only with one mini contract, one mini on Nasdaq, for example. That is like, and it's awesome to see that you can make like hundreds of dollars, like $1,000 on a 50K account if you're good with one mini, if you're good in scalping. The problem with me when I scalp is I don't have the nerve, or you know, I'm typically the deer in the headlight, as ICT said it in many of his videos. Like, I can't cut my losses. That's the problem when I scalp. So I enter with one mini, and yeah, quality over quantity. Yeah, 1-2 trades a day for me. That's how I want to do it, Jeho. But yeah, so many different ways to skin a cat, as they say. I see people taking 10-20 trades in a session on Nasdaq, in New York session most likely. I see scalpers. I see other scalpers take one trade in a New York session on NQ. But really the problem, yeah, don't do it. Yeah, absolutely, Robert. So the problem is that when I scalp and it goes against me, I have a hard time cutting the loss early. So, and because of that, my losses are bigger than my winners. And even if I see some levels playing out and eventually price goes there, my losses are bigger. And it's just frustrating, and that's why I can't really scalp. So that's why I'm just staying on my regular slow trading. I know it's a turtle trading approach, but this is how I do it, and that's it. This is the way I do it. So here's this unbalanced price range here. I wonder if it's going to go down with a down close candle here and maybe try to go for the Asia low. That would be interesting to see. Mario says scalping using 30-second. Yeah, that you have to really focus on the 30-second chart. Try to practice account, then build stuff. Yeah. That's why I was thinking that maybe I'm going to dedicate not just a practice account, maybe an evaluation account, a cheap one, for example, from Bulenox or whatever, to feel some extra pressure there and try to build one there. So I don't know. Still haven't decided yet of what to do. Now it feels like that NQ might want to go for that 609. Who knows? Might want to break through this congestion area. On the 1 minute, there was a slight displacement below the VWAP and the market structure shift here, but it could be just a fake move. So it can take off higher to 609. We'll see, I guess. London is open in less than 7 minutes. Gold is edging lower. Yeah, no, I'm definitely online safety. Definitely. No, nothing. I was just saying that I was just talking about scalping. If we can dedicate a session, just you practice a little bit, but obviously, definitely, I agree what you say. I want to perfect the thing what I do. So my entry model, I mean, it's not my entry model, but the thing that how I analyze the market, how I go for the entries. I'm not changing anything about that. That is what I'm going to stick with, and this is how I'm going to trade with in the future. And this is what actually builds up my accounts slowly. And I'm not going to change anything about that. So I'm staying on that road, on that route. It was always just amazing to see some traders doing very good with scalping. So I was just thinking to maybe practice a little bit. Forget scalping, you can trade well, just perfect with no distraction. Yeah. Scalping is absolutely difficult. And I told you guys I am terrible in scalping. I am one of the worst if it goes to scalping. I'm very bad. Actually, hats off to everybody who is a good scalper. I can't do it. I don't have the nerves. I have too much emotions if I have to scalp. So that's why I'm sticking with I'm just doing my analysis like always every morning and every stream. I outline my levels. If I see the displacement, I enter with micros, go very small steps. That's how I do it. I'm not going to change anything on that. My goal is to actually have, as for everybody else, actually have multiple accounts with multiple prop firms and, you know, take it slowly. If I get a payout from one prop firm, I'm moving to other one. And if I get the next account to a payout, great. And then just moving to the next one with micros and so on, so forth, you know. Eventually, these funded accounts with micros, when I get to the payout threshold level, and I always have to focus for $1,000 or whatever, you know, to generate those extra $1,000 after each payout. The way that I see it, these accounts should be rotating, like every now and then. If I make $1,000 there, move to the next one and rotate the next. If I make a $200 profit on one funded account, I just leave it there, move to the next one and rotate each account. And I go with micros. And sooner or later, one of these accounts should be reaching payout every time. And that's it. I'm just rotating them. I'm not copy trading them, at least not after building up that safety cushion. That's my plan. Build it up and then no more copy trading, just separately, which is actually what I'm doing right now anyways. I'm not copy trading now. So, hey Slim Trader, thanks for being here. See you in Greece. All right. Is an account burner, yeah. Few losses plus commissions, yeah, it can definitely kill the account. I agree. And slippage. Those traders never show you when they lose 20 winning trades. Yeah, that's why I respect everyone who is a good scalper, but I'm not. I just really wanted to master the skill sometime, but it takes a completely different personality, I think, emotion-wise, to handle that kind of pressure, especially on a funded account. You can be for 10 days, but yeah, exactly. You're killing it for 10 days, but one day you're gonna kill the whole account. Yes. But look at that, gold is going down still. London is about to open in 1 minute. Sadar is going long on gold. No more YOLO. All right. Good luck with the gold trade. We are in discount, so hopefully it goes well for you. I don't have any entry. I don't have any levels right now that I want to go for. I see a little bit of a sell side here. Seems like it's going for it, but nothing special so far. I'm watching NQ a little bit closely. London is about to open. So let's see what happens here. I don't think we're going to see any big movement, but, you know, let's wait. could be going for those highs at 609. Who knows? You know, that's technically an order block, so yeah, nothing really moving. Few points here and there, but this line here is just a liquidity void. I mean, unbalanced price range on the 5-minute, only on the micros. I don't think it's gonna go there, but you know, whatever. It's down at 90. I don't know. It's like no man's land right now on Nasdaq. It's really no man's land currently. Going a little bit lower here, not too significant. Feels like it's building up a support on the VWAP here, and that feels like bullish. But as much as I see it on the 1 minute, it's still no direction. So waiting, guys. It's just waiting. The waiting game. We might go into barcode for some time. I don't know. Rob, hey there. I had a great weekend. Nice. Good to see you, Rob. Well, the market is pretty much not doing anything, Rob. It's just going sideways. It's barcoding. Couldn't tell if it's bullish or bearish. So at this point, I have nothing on and I'm looking for nothing specifically. I do have some close levels lined up, but really nothing. No entry. I was watching gold too, but I didn't see anything there as well. Or anything either, but yeah, hard to tell. Hard to tell. It looks like it might want to build a support on the VWAP and go for the 609 at this moment. But it could be wrong. I could be wrong, of course, on this one. So, just gonna wait. The high of that previous level was 609 something. On the micro, it's 609. That would be the level to go for first as low-hanging fruit. I'm not sure if it goes there. There was a congestion zone here, so everybody be extra careful. But even if I go down to the 1 minute, I don't really see anything special happening. Now it's just, you know, broke these highs. I don't know. Maybe this was the sweep right now and then goes lower. But if you look to the left on the 5 minute, this is a not too perfect bearish order block. To the left, this area. It's not perfect, but anyway. Let's see if it wants to take it out or not. But I have no entry. Nothing. The 1 minute actually shifted higher here. And with this candle, it just created a fair value gap. Maybe looks good for a bullish scalp trade. But not sure. Just be careful with these levels because, you know. And as you see, it didn't go for it. At least not yet. And it's just like 5 points. It could be just, you know, teasing in the bulls and then goes down finally and takes out Asia low. Who knows? All right, let's see. You see, it's just, let's go down to the 1 minute. Could be a liquidity sweep and then going down. There is a fair value gap here that could be acting as possible support. The problem is I don't have a range for this to enter. It's just such a tight range on the 1 minute, and I'm not entering on the 1 minute nowadays, as you know. But, you know, that's hard to tell. Should be going down on the 1 minute to reprice this area, and then, yeah, right here. I would expect a candle going low to the 98. But still no direction. Gold is down there, not really moving. So there's no entry on me. I mean, for me. Yeah, look at that. Should be repricing this gap. And we'll see if this gap is gonna push it higher or it's just gonna trade through and go down. There you go. Now it's in this gap on the 1 minute. And it's trading through it. Yeah, there you go. Now, if it trades through that level, I wonder if it's going to go down all the way and at least go down to this 83 area, you know. Who knows? Would be interesting to see it go. So this was a fake move for now. Quite interesting. Is it going to continue lower? But then it has to go at least below 83. Somewhere 83 at least. And maybe go for the Asia lows. Isham, good morning. Good morning, good to see you. We're just following price action here. See what it does. Could this be the Judah swing? I don't know. I don't know. But we did have an initial reaction from this order block. On the 5-minute. And it perfectly returned to that unbalanced price range that we outlined before here, this area. And now, if the plan is still to go higher, I think it can push it way higher, but again, this is just pure guessing on my end. I don't see anything relevant. Repricing the 1-minute higher. Should be going into the gap right there. And I don't know if we're gonna go lower from here. Could be utilized as an inversion gap. I don't know. But pretty interesting price action, that's for sure. I'm not even trusting this short move. I mean, it had such a good reaction on this level here on the 5-minute. It could be just going higher and taking out that 609 area. Or if not, then look at that. We're gonna go lower and take out relative equal lows. Looks great, looks juicy, but we are at the midnight open, at the weave up. Don't know what it wants to do really. So better be careful. Better be careful. These days you don't mark Asia. I marked it. I just didn't write it there. This is my Asia high up there. There. So it's above. It's at 618, which I think it could go. I mean, obviously it has to go through 609 first. And yeah, that could be an issue. If this is going to hold it, this inversion gap, then we could just see a drop all the way through this area down to Asia low. Look at how this gap is still holding. It's a strong resistance here. Could be just trading down again. I like the swing low here. I like the shift on the 1-minute. Inversion gap, you know, anything is possible. Yeah, Joseph is saying Monday is good, but mostly in the New York session. I agree. On which time frame you are most profitable? I'm the most profitable on the 5-minute. So I'm just watching this closely on the 1-minute because there's no action on the 5-minute right now. Also, gold is looking to shift again higher. Look at that. What a reaction on this gap. It's holding it. If it can't trade through, then we should be making lows below 89. So let's wait and see. This is a very good reaction on this inversion gap for now as a resistance. Yeah, look at that. And if we go down, I think we should be reaching down to 583 or something in that area. It feels like it, but target 580. Let's see, Marcos, 580. That's a good level, yeah. Side liquidity. This looks like this area is holding this holding price very good. So I agree. We could be seeing some lows. So far it's tricky because we are right at the middle. That's the problem. We are right at the middle of this area, and there's still no direction. The gap was holding, but if it's not gonna hold, then we should be breaking the 609 level. It's a coin flip. Hey, nice, Serdar. Congratulations. I know you went long. Good, good, good. Very good. Let's see. Are we going to go to 609? Should be, right? I don't know. What's the high there? I was trying to break this high again. Very tricky. Very tricky move. But it's interesting to watch. I just don't have an entry here. Look at this. I mean, this is an order block high, 5-minute order block. I'm gonna write this here. Bearish order block, 5-minute high. Yeah, let's put it there. Also, what's the high on the mini? The high on the mini is 608.75. So there you go. Could be repricing this gap again. Look at that. Wow. What a reaction. Into this gap. I don't know. Feels like should be taking out at least one level here. But it could be just ranging. Gold is tricky. Oh yeah. Yeah, it could definitely go down. Look at this. Maybe even lower than the 80. I agree. Maybe all the way down to, I don't even know. Well, the 80 level should be a good target, but let's see. Quite an interesting price action this morning in London. Look at that. Repricing higher. I'm telling you, this is just, this is tricky. This is very tricky. Here we go. Let's go, Marcos. In which broker you're trading? I'm not currently in a trade, but I'm trading with all these that you see up there: Buleanox, Apex. I have funded accounts with Buleanox, Apex, TOPSTEP. I'm trading with MyFundedFutures because I blown my funded account there, and Take Profit Trader. So these are the ones. You know, I do think these are good ones, and that's it. These are the ones. That we like, or at least I like. All right. What do I have here? We could be going for those lows actually. Look at that. Going higher. It's going higher. Double top, yeah. Seems like we're going for that 609 for that 5 minute order block high, but 602 I'm sure tie stop. All right, let's go, J-Ho. Yeah, Joseph is saying like analyzing the chart afterwards seems like so easy, but in live conditions, it definitely takes a toll on everyone. It's different, I know. I know it is. But I also think it should be going down. Or at least it should try. Maybe all the way down to, well, the 580 level is good. But, you know, not sure. I do like the 580 as to sweep out the Asia lows there. But look at this. On the 1 minute, it's congestion area still. Very good area, yeah. Feels really good. I'm really bad at getting into shorts, but now it feels good. All right, let's go, Marcus. Here you go. Let's go. Well, just let us get out from this barcode area and we'll see how this will play out, but I'm not in anything. But I like the swing low at 589. That looks like a decent area that price should be revisiting, and if it goes down there, then it should be just breaking lower. So why not? Look at that. Now he's moving back. Total crazy. This is nonsense, you know. We might be visiting the 609s then. At least one side should be taken out. I mean, it definitely needs some kind of liquidity here sooner or later. Excuse me. Clicking the windows all over the place. All right, it's going higher. Looks like it wants that 609-ish. Before going lower, who knows? 614. Could be. Could be. Oh. Rhythmic issues. Yeah, we could be seeing these highs first. I mean, as I said, this is a 5-minute bearish order block. There could be a liquidity sweep above this order block, and then it could be going down, who knows. But, you know. Not sure. Marcus is gonna hold. Let's go. Let's go, Marcus. No entry. Look at this. I mean, I have nothing here. This is just gonna be one of those sessions, I think. This is pure barcoding here, and I have nothing to go for. And seems to be losing connection to Rhythmic. I don't know. So you can see the sell side. Yeah, sell side looks good as well. I mean, the only thing I have again is the 5-minute order block, and we have the Asia low. Sooner or later, the market has to decide which way to go. It feels like, I mean, we have the weave up, we have the midnight area here. It's definitely strong support here for price. So really hard to tell, but it's strong. It's hard to tell, but it's just a strong support. Very strong support. So let's wait and see. If you break 589, we are going lower fast. Yeah, it should be. Yes, if we break this level, the swing low here, the 589, then it should be dropping very fast, at least to go through 83 and then down to Asia low. But you know, look at this. We're narrowing down. So price should be showing some kind of a, well, direction real soon. It could be a spike up there to 609 and then goes down. We don't know that, but that's why, you know, it's best to stay on the sidelines and, you know, don't do anything. J-Ho says F it short again. Stop at the highs. Be careful, J-Ho. But hey, good luck, good luck. Good luck with the short. It looks good, actually. It doesn't look bad. But taking a direction in this area is, for me, it's coin flip. But good luck, guys. It definitely looks tempting. But it's very hard to sit on my hands, to be honest. It's very hard. Let me zoom this out. Up here. Okay. But we should be seeing some kind of a movement real soon. You're also short. All right, from 91. All right. Well, it's annoying. From 91, it could be annoying. I mean, on the 1 minute, this gap, if you guys are short on the 1 minute, this gap could be still acting as some sort of resistance, but you know, hard to tell. It's just dancing around here, but look at that. No, still nothing. No man's land, guys. This is no man's land. It's frustrating, I know. Yeah, the worst price action. Some level should be taking out real soon. Why is it losing the connection always on I don't know. The boys are playing shenanigans. Oh yeah, they are. Yes, making higher high. Yeah, let's check on it. Oh yeah, it does. Look at that. Okay. So it's pulling up NQ slightly. ES is playing tricks. Bring it down, yeah. So at least we can study that this is exactly the price action that you don't want to be participating in. And amen, amen. I wonder if it would go up to 609. Would it drop immediately lower? It could be a possible case, but despite all this, I'm still favoring the short side because of this swing low on the 1 minute. And we have relative equal lows down here to the left. Not perfect, but you know, I like that area to the left. Let me delete this. So that's a good place, I think. Yeah, Joey. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm gonna do to see what the move is gonna be. Silver bullet hour is almost over, so the market should be making a decision. But if not, well, NQ is choppy. 500 points. Yeah. If you want to train your nerves and emotions, this is exactly the great example. If you want to train your emotions, then this is the prime example to do that. And the best position to take here, obviously, I mean, I'm not judging anyone who's in a trade, but it's maybe stay on the sidelines. But yeah. Oh, very bad price action. Maybe this entire Monday. Yeah, it could be. It could be. And this was one of the reasons why I stuck with the 5-minute entries, because I just can't handle the stress on this. Of course, the same can happen on the 5-minute, but at least I take maybe fewer bad trades. I don't know, but looks like it wants to go for the 609. Look at that. Or maybe not. I'm watching the 1-minute on my left screen. But welcome to Monday. Yeah. And welcome to London Monday. This is terrible. This is just terrible, guys. I would like to participate in some good movement here, but it's just nothing. Even gold is terrible. Look at that. Looks bad. Simple Peter, hey, I think once we break 605, price will go up to 640, 650, but for now, stay away. Oh yeah. Definitely. If you're not in a trade, boys and gals, it's best to stay away from entering right now. In the 5-minute, there are sellers at 605. Okay. Well, I guess there are sellers and buyers on both sides on this chop here. Yeah, I feel you there, DM, because if I would be in a short here, I would be actually just hoping to get out with a stop and, you know, get out from the misery, because this is annoying. And, you know, just get out and look for the next opportunity with a clean mind, because this is just not good. It's Chop Fest. It's the slow waiting game, guys. So annoying. Seems like it wants to go for that high right now. No news today, yeah. Very low probability, Flint, yeah. Very, very extremely low probability trading conditions, honestly. I wish I could tell you guys anything that I would be participating in, but look at that. This 5-minute chart. One of the worst, actually. It's just there's just nothing to look for here. Absolutely nothing to look for. We're going for the 609 for now, it seems like, slowly, but you know, I'm not trusting this action. Just 5 points, should be spiking through that level, and then whatever. We'll see what it does. On the mini, it was 0875, that was the high. On micro, it's one tick higher at 609. Jó reggelt, Zoltán. Good morning, fellow Hungarian trader Zoltán. Morning. Zoltán, I think the best thing right now is not to trade, because these are absolutely not ideal conditions. Now look at that. We went higher a little bit here. Still not taking out that high. Still not there. It's interesting. It's not going for it. Doesn't really want to break the order block high. It's amazing how we are just actually fighting for 2 points. I'm not in trade, but you know, this is ridiculous in a way. This is really ridiculous. We stay here, let me see first, 614, 618. Yeah, could be. NQ doesn't look good. 1 minute chart looks funny. Oh yeah, it's very funny actually. DM got taken out. Oh, of this pain. Yeah, I think, you know, I mean, it's a good thing actually. I know it might be bad for the first thing, but you know, at least as you said, you get out from this pain, from this agony, because it's painful to watch this. You're operating on 20%. Okay, not a good idea. Yeah. Hey, thanks for dropping by, Zoltan. ES is a lot calmer. Yeah. What is happening on ES? It's also taking the stairs up. Terrible price action. So terrible. I can't even look at it. Look at that now. Took the high. And then now goes lower. Tell me if that's not annoying. Forming a double top maybe here. Who knows? Who knows? And then she goes down. You know, if this one is doing a structure shift here on the 1 minute with some sort of a displacement, you know, I mean, we have an entry model here, then there is a high chance to revisit the 589, but I can no longer tell what this price action wants to do. Oh, apex connection lost again. How surprising. Yeah, David, good morning. US equity markets are opening, yeah, in 5 minutes. Yeah, we should be having some liquidity in a few minutes. Let's see what happens. Follow the news. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Thanks for the info there. What is the crime? That's good to know. I heard about that thing with Boeing. How do they pronounce it? Boeing. I was reading something about that. They have some issues going on with their reports. I wasn't really sure how much is it going to affect the market, but I was reading about it somewhere. It can go up 618. It looks like it will hop up. Yeah, they could just, you know, pump it and dump it all the way down. Okay, the new hour is coming in 25 seconds. Let's see what it does. Oh, look at that. Did it go up? It did, right? It spiked a little bit higher. All right. Now they could be dumping it. Who knows? Let's see. I would be very, very surprised if they would dump it from here. So we have this new hour right now. And look at that. What's happening? Could this really be a dump? I don't know. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh well. I do like this level, not gonna lie. If I would be scalping, which I'm not gonna do, I like this swing low here. I like that on the 1 minute. But for now, feels like it wants to go higher. Maybe one more spike up there. But a little bit frustrating price action here. Joseph is saying check YM. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Interesting. Oh. Could be pulling up the others. I'm not sure. Mesapeti Sevas. Go back to Naz, right? All right. Yeah, it could be a double top. There is nothing for me. Just carry on dying today. Yeah. I mean, there is nothing for me either, guys. I mean, I don't see anything. Really, nothing here. We have 1 more hour from the London kill zone, but look at the 5 minute. It tells you everything you need to know. Nothing. Even gold is... I don't know what to think of gold anymore. And you could spike higher a little bit more, but there's just nothing. Look at the range. We were dancing from 96 up to 608, like 10 points. This is one of the worst price actions that you can have in London. And I'm very grateful actually by not participating in this, because this is terrible. I do like the lows still. I can imagine that this one is going lower, taking out the swing low and going for Asia low as well. I can imagine that, but you know, who knows? Oh, Kisber again. Menni fogok. Összehozzuk. Alright. Anyway, guys, let's just wait. Let's wait a little bit more, and until we wait, please push the like button and subscribe. We're gonna have more giveaways during the week. Stay tuned. And if you would like to support the stream, please use one of my codes. Finally, I got my Apex custom code, TOMSABO. Yeah. Don't forget the sale is going on until Tuesday or Wednesday. $40 for the big accounts. You still have time to pass it with $85 lifetime until the 15th of August, I think. Yeah. Buleanox 90% ends today. Take Profit Trader, no activation fee. TOPSTEP additional 20% if you register for an account. And MyFundedFutures, the new starter account, is definitely a good deal for $76 with the code. Check on it, and thank you so much. That was the commercial. It will dump all the way down. Let's hope, Serdar. Let's go. I don't know. I don't know who else is still in the short. Maybe... I think we have some, I don't know. $90. No, it's 76. It should be 76 right now. Joseph is saying 90 with the discount, but should be. Which one is $90? I didn't even know. It should be 76 at MyFundedFutures, I think. Which one is that? Oh. Which one is that? FTMO. Oh, yeah. Mesapeti is saying he has an FTMO account. Right. Yeah, FTMO is pretty much stable. All right. FTMO is definitely very stable. prop firm there. I hope that they will bring their company outside of the European jurisdiction sooner or later, because I have a feeling that maybe not this year, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, but sooner or later the European Union is going to do something with these prop firms, some kind of a regulations. So that could cause some trouble for the forex prop firms, and that's why I'm hoping that these big companies are preparing for that, because usually, I mean, regulations are good, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the European Union wants to do good for the industry here. I'm not sure. Yeah, Apex Static is good too. Let's see what goes on. It's still just hovering here. Terrible. Absolutely mind-blowing, mind-boggling price action still. It's taking the stairs, and I think it could go to the 18 as next target. How about that? Look at that. Still going. You have private, nice. Yeah. Let's see what's happening. Gold is... Well, gold could be shifting on the 5-minute, but still nothing. NQ spiking higher here, maybe sweeping some liquidity. Let's see if this one wants to shift lower or just continuing to go higher to the 18. Let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. What a slow price action, guys, really it is. It's really slow and annoying. I guess it's part of the summer, in a way. Forex volume is good. Let's check. Yeah, pound is moving decently, I think. 10 pips, 15 pips, and a London session, actually more, 20 pips. It's a good range considering it's a London session. ES still taking the stairs. NQ follows. $6.22 is Pygirl's target. Oh wow, nice. That's a good target. Let's see. We have some. If you go to the 5-minute, 6.22. Yeah, nice. There's a fair value gap also there, and that's also like not too perfect, but it's like an order block, a bearish order block up there. And we all know how much NQ is bullish, relative equal highs. So yeah, there are some good targets if it continues to go higher. Can still do it. If you really look at it closer, by the way, this is just only 16 points on Nasdaq. 16 points is like, it can do it like in a 9:30 open. It can do it with a spike, and we're just, you know, hovering here in this area. It could go down so easy to 589, but thank you. Liquidity 610, 37 offers. Yeah, I'm guessing they have some orders lined up there. I wouldn't be surprised if there are some orders down there too. I mean, this area, I can imagine that we have some stops lined up. Also, oops, not this one. Also down there, I don't know. Could be. But first, we also have some orders up there too. I'm not sure which one is going to go first anyway. Let's wait and see. Look at that. Trying to break higher. No trade for me in this session so far, which could mean that we might gonna have some better movement in the New York session, but not currently in these conditions. All right. I'm out of coffee. Officially. Yeah. Yeah. Ancora Bolacin. Yeah, so I'm just I keep forgetting. I might be going on a vacation at the end of the month or early August. I'm not sure. For a few days only. But I'm taking my laptop, so I might try to do stream from the beach, but only for an hour or maybe, I don't know. I'm still thinking if I should be streaming from the beach, you know. I'm gonna take the laptop and, you know, maybe try to do that. The thing is that I don't really like to go on vacation during July or August, because it's the, you know, everybody takes a vacation, so it's overloaded with people. Understandable, of course, because it's vacation time for majority of the people. But my favorite time to go for a vacation is in September and October. Oh yeah, we are looking at it. We are looking to go to Antalya or Antalya. That's how they say it. I don't know, but yeah, we're looking at Turkish holidays in some places. We're looking at Italian holidays and Croatia too. So yeah, we are browsing some hotels and apartments as well. But we are taking a, we're taking the trip through a holiday service. What's it called? So anyway, we're looking for some places, and we definitely were looking for Antalya. I know it's very favorable for many tourists. Oh, look at that. What's happening? Boom. Marcus, I need your expertise now. What do you think, Marcus? Even for after the session, what do you think? Are we gonna go down, for example, to the 580s, or what do you see? I'm curious. I'm curious what you see there, Marcus. Can we reach the 580s? We have some good targets to the downside, but even good for someone who's scalping. This is a shift here if it closes below 602.75. Target is 580. All right, let's go, Marcus. Fingers crossed for you. Let's hope you get it. Actually, that's a good target. That's a fine target. It's not far. 20 points, 23 points. Entry is 606. Dude, you caught it right at the top there. Let's see. So market structure shift. I'm going to zoom this out just for a little bit. On the 1 minute, there is a shift here. There's a fair value gap here as well. Could be a short entry. It actually swept the high, swept some liquidity at least. Price returning back to the gap. Could be a possible short entry on the 1 minute. I'm scared to take it, honestly, but 613 stop. Okay, that's reasonable. Yeah, that's reasonable. And now this was your entry to go short, but it could be a fake out, just a liquidity sweep, and then boom, pushing it to 618. The only problem is with this huge congestion area from the session. I really don't like that so much, but if it doesn't return to 590, it's likely to continue rising. Yeah, 590. Yeah, 590 is a good target down there. Look at that. Now it's going up again. It's playing with the nerves of people. Interesting. Yeah, the thing is up there that the buy side liquidity is at 683. 18, which is actually the Sunday level, the opening level. It could be going there, but not sure. The 5-minute tells me everything I need to know, which is, you know, indecision, no clear direction. This could have been just a liquidity sweep, and now this takes it as an inversion gap and shoots higher. I'm really not sure, but I'm not entering. Seems like it just made a new high, yeah. So it could be going higher, I guess. If it does, well, I don't know. Look at that. Could be going for the 18 as Sunday high. Gotta be careful there. Oh man, this is just slow. Gold is making new lows here. I don't see anything. Anything. You're not good at shorts. Oh yeah, Marcus, don't worry. We all have those things, but this price section is definitely not something that any of us should be participating in. I mean, the levels are okay, we see them, but it's hard to tell if price wants to go to that way or not. Why do I keep losing connection to Rhythmic? I don't know. You're long gold at 23.85. Let's go. Yeah, let's hope so. Feels like a bullish breaker, but not really. I mean, shifted higher, small fair value gap here, but I just don't trust this move. So low volume, kind of boring session. Yeah, it is. I wish I could, you know, tell something else to you guys, but one thing is for sure though, if this one would decide to drop, I'm still holding on to these levels to the downside. I like the 589 level. I like the relative equal lows down there to the left. If it decides to shift lower, I do like these levels. I do like the Asia low, equal lows. I like the swing low here. Good targets, but we definitely need more volume. It might gonna happen only in the New York kill zone. I'm not sure. Honestly, guys, I am happy that I did not take any positions in this session. I know it was super boring, but you know, it is what it is. What can we do, right? I really would like to force it sometimes, but I just can't do anything here. Anyway, let's wait, but no, I don't know. I don't know. No trader is sometimes the best. Yeah, true. So anyway, guys, I don't think I'm gonna wait for anything here. I just don't like these conditions. So I think I'm going to, yeah, no need to force anything. So I think, guys, I'm going to let's just wait for a minute here. Let's wait if this one is shifting. I don't know. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, but if nothing, I don't know. I might just gonna cut it here. Let's wait for this candle. Okay, shifting lower. All right, but I'm not taking a trade on a 1 minute here. There you go, best DJ. Nikkei is moving. All right, look at that. We have some downwards movement here. Still like that level down at 89 as a low-hanging fruit. I still like that, but because it's not lining up on the on my 5-minute chart. Yeah, look at that. If you zoom it out, it could have been a short entry, but it's still edging higher, taking the stairs higher. I don't know. Feels a little bit weird. I don't know. Look at that. It's just going back higher. I just don't like it. We have relative equal lows at the 83s somewhere. Oh wow, look at that. Oh ho ho. It's going for the 618 maybe to take that Sunday high. It's up there at 1825. I don't even know. But it's close. Why do I keep I have connection issues here with Buleanox too. Why do I keep losing connections? Anyway, so Asia high or Sunday high could be a target easily. Hey Viox, good to see you. What's happening? Look at that. It swept the highs. Didn't go all the way up. Interesting. It can actually go down. Repricing this 1-minute gap here. Maybe going higher again. I don't know. Shorted at 613. Let's go. It's a tricky area, that's for sure. It's very tricky. Very, very, very tricky. spiked higher, swept liquidity, you know. It can do pretty much anything now. So I was wondering if it really wants to go lower, then, you know, well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure anymore. Morning, Komodo. Good. Oh, sorry. Good to see you. I have to drink. Too obvious it goes higher, so we could have a retracement. Yeah, could be. So we have buy side liquidity there. A Sunday high. Not something I really like. So not my favorite price action. That's for sure. Definitely close. 18 is very close, but we also seen many times that it didn't really go for the high and then just started to dump, taking the elevator down, especially after this liquidity sweep. But who knows? It's just hard to tell. And I don't have anything. All right, guys, I don't think I want to participate in this. So hopefully we'll have some better price action. I had no trades this session. I definitely did not touch my funded accounts, no evals, anything. So I'm just gonna wait for New York because this price action is not something I like. All right. So thank you for watching. You guys are awesome, and I'll be back in the New York session. Hopefully we will have something better. So thanks again. Please subscribe. We're gonna have some giveaways going on, and if you would like to support the channel, please use my codes. Some good sales going on. Last day for Buleanox, 90%. But check out the other ones too. Thank you so much, and you guys are awesome. I'll be back in New York session, all right? Hopefully we'll see something more, something better, all right? Take care, everybody. Lots of hate there. Nice. Congratulations. So take care, everyone, and see you guys in New York, all right? Cheers, everyone.